is hyper-sexualized out there. Like, just stuff is out. Like, I'll give you an example. If you're in Georgia and you see a pair of breasts on a billboard, 9 times out of 10, the people who are thinking with that billboard, hey, we noticed that you like tits. Perhaps you'd like to enjoy a cold beverage with alcohol in it, or, I don't know, maybe a fine gentleman's club. But when you're out in LA, it's like, hey, we noticed you like tits. Perhaps you'd like some Cinnamon Toast Crunch? And I don't know how advertising or marketing works, but I'll be damned if I don't wake up with swirls in my cereal. So, like, that's just how everything works. And you kind of, like, it's almost hard to be mad at them because that was all the technology they had back then. You know? And then eventually someone just took that shit away. Like, slavery was the iPhone of the 1700s. If you had a job to do, laundry, clothing, work, there was a black for that. Politically active, but as much as I limit myself, there's always someone out there being 10 times more extreme than I am. And I'll give you an example. I was driving down Broughton not too long ago, and I saw an old station wagon with a giant rubber fetus on top of it with a coat hanger through it. And I was just like taken aback, like, this guy sat down and decided he was going to make the pro-life mobile. Like, that was his entire weekend. He went into his garage, just fucking back-caved the shit out of it, and it was just like, bam, this is my life now. And I started looking at it, I'm like, you know what? I'm politically active, I have beliefs, I'm going to make the pro-choice mobile. And I'm having that thought, right? I look up from my dashboard, some crazy fucking millionaires already beat me to it. And check it out, he didn't just make one pro-choice mobile. He made 10. He made a fleet of them. And you've probably seen them driving around here. They're these big yellow things, and they're filled with these hateful little children. And the children yell faggot out the window, and they litter everywhere, and then they block traffic between 2 and 4 p.m. in all of your local neighborhoods. And then every time you get stuck behind one of them, you're just like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? This is I'm talking to my local Planned Parenthood representative about this. This is unacceptable. Every time I see one of those things, I just want to Judith or a pregnant woman down the flight of stairs. I don't know if that's just me, but... Are there any pregnant women in here? It's more funny if you're actually there watching it happen. Still have the flags up. Oh, God. I don't know. I say politically active. And the last big thing everyone was on about was, what was it? Chick-fil-A. Everyone familiar already with the Chick-fil-A thing? Hey, I understand, because I support gay rights. But it's like, okay, on one hand, I clearly can't go there for food anymore. But on the other hand, I'm like, well, where am I going to get my chicken sandwich? Talking to him, I'm just like, oh, hold on, okay. You believe that a soul is created the moment a sperm hits an egg. He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, alright. And you believe all innocent life goes to heaven, right? He's like, of course. Alright. You are aware that about 50%, at least, of all fertilized eggs are naturally washed away with a woman's monthly cycle. He's like, what's your point? Alright. Doesn't that mean by now, heaven just has to be at least knee-deep in period blood? Little crayon drawings and shit, and then your teacher would put them high up on the wall. Well, like, when I was in kindergarten, my teacher would put them so high up on the wall that you couldn't read who signed them, but you could still look at the drawing and figure out who drew them. It's like, oh, Power Rangers. Danny likes to draw Power Rangers. That's Danny's drawing. Or, oh, unicorns. Karen really likes to draw unicorns. That's Karen's drawing. And then there was always that one kid in the class that you knew would grow up to make pipe bombs in his basement and have his own crystal meth lab. And his drawing was always the most fucked up thing you had ever seen. Like, his drawing was always something like a teddy bear covered in broken glass and razor blades.